Well, General, last weekend I was in the Ukraine and was observing their training. It's the 45th does a great job. In fact, that's the same group that not long ago was providing the same training in Afghanistan and Iraq. And so they're going to be there for a year long. And, you know, I watched that, and there's really an art to that, and they're doing a great job because most people think that they're there to train the Ukrainians or wherever they're stationed. But they're really to train them to train the others, and there's a big difference. So I want you to know that there's really doing a good job. Then back during the parliamentary elections, 2014, I was with Poroshenko in the crowd when, of course, they had that huge success. The first time in 96 years, no communists is in the parliament there. And so, as you know, it became very controversial when after that took place and Putin started killing Ukrainians. We wanted to provide the lethal defensive assistance. Our committee was pretty much unanimous on that. The administration was not that excited about it. So we, in both the fiscal year 16, we authorized $300,000, and in fiscal year 17, authorized $350,000 for the security assistance for the Ukraine, including lethal assistance such as anti-armor weapons. So General Dunford, during his nomination hearing, said in his quote, he said, "I think it's reasonable that we provide that lethal support for the Ukrainians. And frankly, without that kind of support, we're not going to be able to protect themselves against the Russia aggression." So I kind of get your idea. Do you agree with him? Do you agree also that we need to provide that assistance? What are we providing now, and how much more should we?
Senator, thank you. In short, yes, I do agree with him. I've been there twice recently. I would note that I agree. The Guard is doing a very good job there, and an important one in their training relationship with the Ukrainians. In terms of lethal support, the Ukrainians are in a very tough fight, which you saw. They're very disciplined soldiers, but they're facing what we say are separatists. They're actually Russian proxies, in my mind. They're being provided very lethal equipment. The Russians are providing the separatists that. The Russians are also testing some of their new TTPs there. So, you know, we need to reinforce the Ukrainian military as much as we can and provide them the best opportunity to fight what is a very lethal Russian proxy at this point.
Well, and I agree with that.